part starts right now. Hey guys, you're watching Hard Support. I'm Night Vision. We're about to cast a pub game, and we're just about to start now. Jumping into the game. Whoa, what's this? That camera ain't supposed to be there? Not supposed to be there at all. I'll just tuck that guy in the corner for now. This is one of my favorite parts, by the way.
On the Radiant team, Valkyrie, I Like Crayons, Stand-In, Cool, Chen 09. On the Dire, Helena, Palos, Tate Moves, Mai, and Nikoba. 2 teams, battle for the death. Who will survive?
Nobody can touch those SFX. Nice comment from Twitch. I'm pumped for this game, guys. Pumped. Oh, I just spilled coffee on my khakis. That's okay. We still got a good game of Dota coming up. Uh-oh. Oh, looks like he's gonna get in the game. Just not gonna load, huh? Okay. That's okay, this next game's gonna load, guys. Got a good feeling about it. All right, jumping into the game. This one is gonna be successful in loading. Same team on the Dire. We got Helena, Palos, Tate Moves, May, and Nikobot. On the Radiant team, we have Valkyrie, I Like Crayons, Stand-In, Cool, and Chen 09. It actually loads. All right, great. We're going to see what the picks are. So far, we got Shadow Demon on the Dire, and Brewmaster, and Death Prophet. And on the Radiant, we have Enigma and Legion Commander. Oh, the Immortal went to Valkyrie. He got the draw, man. The draw wasn't from a box, and yeah, he just won the draw. I gotta update that. All right, here we go. Oh, sorry, Jello. I'm sorry. Sorry you didn't win. All right, our heroes are on the Radiant team. Looks like we're going to have Tiny going top. Going to be supported by Warlock. And mid, I Like Crayons playing Shadow Fiend. And bottom we have stand-in playing Legion Commander and Enigma played by the much-loved Valkyrie. Valkyrie is going to be jungling. And on the dire we have Nicobot going to be going mid. Top we have Brewmaster and Shadow Demon. Also going to be supported by Disruptor and Weaver, a great offlane pick. Warlock Illusions being used to just block the creep camp at the 30-second mark. And yeah, not going to spawn. Successful. We'll see if Tiny gets some early opportunities to kill here. I don't think he expected the Shadow Demon. Shadow does have Disruption up first, so it's going to be difficult for him to finish anything. Gets right click down pretty far. Brewmaster having magic stick, so he can have that as the magic spells are used. He can go ahead and have that regen. The Warlock has 3 clarities, probably looking to spam some Shadow Word, and has a healing salve as well as a ring of armor. Now the Avalanche coming out from Tiny. Are they going to go for the early kill? A couple more right clicks, and the disruption field is laid. I don't know if this is going to kill him. It could actually lead to his death. Shadow Word is probably going to kill him, and the first blood going top to the Radiant. Disruptor now. Trying to finish off the Tiny, and might actually, yeah, he's going to lose his life to the Thunderstrike, but also trading his own Disruptor now. 2 for 1 for the Radiant team. We're able to Sakuchi through the stand-in, and fighting back with some overwhelming odds. Just Sakuching as much as he possibly can. Enigma continuing to jungle and leading last hits right now with 9. Has 600 gold. Shadow Demon now gathered 7 souls. He's getting up there in right click damage already, having about 70 damage per right click. Warlock just clarity it up, waiting for those other Shadow Words. Now the Avalanche. Shadow Word is able to hit as well, and a couple more right clicks, and I think they're actually going to get a second kill. The Shadow Word should be able to finish this. Couple more. Yes, he does finish it. And Tiny getting the kill there, throwing the Warlock. And now going to be 3 for 1. Legion Commander just getting some solo XP in the bottom lane. And overwhelming odds to the Weaver, taking him down to 190 health. And it looks like the Radiant team has some rune control. And we'll see who gets at the 4-minute mark. Looks like Legion Commander does get to manage to kill the Weaver. And now looking at a 4 for 1. This is, you know what? Recently, casting some games from I Like Crayons, things haven't been going totally in his favor, but I have a good feeling about this game, guys. I've got a real good feeling about it. Tiny and Warlock doing a great job spamming their abilities top and securing some kills. Now the disruption on the Warlock. Are they going to be able to finish him? Yes, they do. Tries to spam Shadow Word for a little bit of extra regen as he runs away, but just not able to quite make it. Now, I Like Crayons. Is he going to be able to deny the rune top? No. Interesting. So he doesn't even have the vision. The Dire doesn't have the vision of the rune. Just happens to get a lucky guess, and Death Prophet picks it up, now having illusions in her bottle. And there's been a defensive Observer Ward against the Observer Ward against the Radiants, preventing them from getting any ganks mid from the Shadow Fiend. And And let's take a look at Enigma. He's got 24 last hits already. And already has his soul ring, so he can continue to spam his Eidolons. Just want to say hi to the person who just joined the stream. One more last hit, actually, on the Legion Commander should do it, but the Weaver not willing to go to the tower. Is he going to try and follow her behind? Sakuchi for a little extra speed. He just needs one more last hit, and Legion Commander actually going to play defensively. Almost baiting him to dive the tower. Come at me, bro. Doesn't take the bait, decides to go back to lane, get a little extra XP. No, he decides, okay. Decides to try and find that Legion Commander, catch him out of position if possible. Whoa. There's already bets going on. I gotta install that betting program on the stream so that people can actually place some bets. That's what's gonna happen. Tiny now caught out of position a little bit. Is the disruptor going to land? No, it doesn't look like it is. Just not going to get close enough. Although those right clicks, he has pretty good range on those right clicks. I wonder, yeah, how much range is that? Shadow Fiend doing a good job pushing the creep wave up, and as he does, farming this creep camp here. Good way to maximize as the creeps are pushed up towards the mid tower. Just getting all that extra farm now. Level 7, 6 minutes into the game. Does have 21 last hits and 6 denies. Death Prophet is going to be able to bottle the haste ring. Warlock going pretty far in. Actually, that was very ballsy. Gets disruption. And is he going to get away from this one? Trapped in the middle of the creeps. A couple more right clicks, and the Shadow Word again is used, but that's not going to do anything. I think he was actually trying to spam it on himself in that case. No, never mind. He was not. Or did he try to? Yeah, no. I think he tried to spam them on himself, but ended up putting it on the Brewmaster and just not being able to get away. Got trapped in the middle of those creeps. Unfortunate position. Now the Disruptor rotating bottom, trying to finish off the Legion Commander with the Thunderstrike, and just not doing quite enough damage. She's going to walk away free from that one. I like Crayons now picking up his bottle. A little bit late in my opinion. I think he got that at about 6 minutes into the game, but managed to get the Wraith Band and boots. Shadow Raising, Death Prophet doing a little bit harass. I think he was actually trying to push the creep wave a little bit so that he could go ahead and farm the jungle. Brew now has 7 charges on his magic stick. And the avalanche does go off. Is he going to be able to follow up with the toss? And a couple more right clicks. The Shadow Word is dropped. And the Brewmaster, level 6, able to split. I bet he didn't know that was coming. Now the backing. Is he going to get caught out of position? Tiny needing to run fast to get out of this. But is tornadoed by the one split part of Brew. As Tiny going to get the one last click. Oh, so close. So close. 13 health. 13 health. Is there going to be any damage done to these creeps? Not enough to get the kill. And the Radiant just barely missing out on that fight. Looks like bottom. We have a black hole. And it does last. The Legion Commander is able to get the duel off during the black hole and securing the extra damage for stand-in. Nice play. Just want to say welcome to the new viewer just joining Twitch now. Legion Commander really wanting to get those last hits to get ahead, but not wanting to go that close to the tower. Tiny wanting to get a little bit of farm in, but is he going to be caught out of position? Possibly if the Disruptor gets the Disrupt off. And there might be a rotation mid. They're going to be, yeah. Exorcism is still up. Is Warlock going to be able to get out of there in time? It's going to get disrupted. And Tiny, no, he shouldn't have gone in there. Unfortunately, he's in big trouble now. Is he going to be able to get out in time? The disruption down for 8 seconds, 7 seconds, and barely getting out of that one. Yeah, he is able to get out. Now Shadow Fiend, 36 souls collected. He's going to be doing some pretty big damage during those team fights. Legion choosing to duel on the Weaver. She is able to barely finish it. That was some good damage control by stand-in. And now 20 extra damage. Okay, Tiny getting last click, or right click down from the Brewmaster, is able to get the kill. After this game, I'm going to install that betting program, Jello, just for you, buddy, so that we can have some real bets going on. Just for you. I like Crayons now getting Thunderstrike. Not doing much damage though, just continuing to farm in the meantime. I really like the team fight that the Radiant has. It's going to be cool to see once this all comes online. See what kind of team fight coordination they can get going with. And I think it's a 3-part team. Maybe it's 4? 3 or 4 anyways. Tiny now, I don't think he sees the Weaver. Disruption now. And the Weaver comes in. Warlock doesn't quite have his ultimate yet. Not able to take advantage of the grouping up. And Weaver just right-clicking him down. Probably going to Shadow Ward himself to heal. Yeah. And it looks like the Dire has some wards out. As well as the Radiant. They do have Vision on the Roche and Rune Control. Exorcism's popped by Death Prophet, and is she going to push with it, or is she just going to chill? Just going to chill, not wanting to go past onto the high ground. Requiem of Souls now has been leveled up by the Shadow Fiend. Enigma, Black Hole is up, and he has his Blink Dagger already. This is already a good timing. 11 minutes in. Tranquil's Soul Ring, so he's definitely going to have the mana when he needs it. And looks like Avalanche is used on the Weaver. The Weaver's going to try and Sakuchi through. Get a little bit of damage on him. Now it looks like possible engagement. The Death Prophet here has the haste rune. Are we going to see the Black Hole? The Black Hole, no, not used. Realizes he doesn't need to do it. Actually silenced anyways, so just restricted to right-clicking. Brewmaster and Disruptor running away from that one. I think they might have seen the blink Black Hole on them, so a little scared of that. Shadow Fiend now farming up well. Has 61 last hits and 15 denies. Quite a bit of denies for middle lane. Has almost 2 grand in the bank as well. So I think he's going for Blink. Tends to be something that he gets. We'll see if that's the case or not. And Tiny doing his best to level up Avalanche and Toss. Almost level 4 from both. And I wonder if he's going to be rushing an Aghanim Scepter after these Arcane Boots. It could be. Warlock now has his Chaotic Offering out. And we should be seeing some good team fights coming up with this combination. And the stun Malefice is used and needs to back away. Crypt Swarm not able to quite hit. Legion Commander's farming up quite well. Has actually caught in the Disruption Field now. And Static Storm is being used. Top looks like there's a bit of a clash, and Warlock was able to drop his Warlocks on some heroes and getting kills. Great commentating. Weaver managed to fall, and are they going to be able to push with this Golem? No. Whoa! Check out that Golem, guys. That's sick. Oh man, that is so cool. But in the meantime, it looks like there's going to be some avalanches, it sounds like, and Disruptor's going to fall. Broodmaster now splits, and the Troll is going to be doing damage to him, actually just falling, just being focused down. Tiny now, up in a whirlwind. Are we going to see the Black Hole? No, not quite enough. Is he going to Soul Ring and Black Hole right here? Are we going to see it? The stun is off. He decides, no, now is not the time. Going to wait for that Blink Dagger, but it's now on cooldown. Unfortunately, wasn't able to run away from that fight. You are loved, by the way, Jello Mammoth. Tiny now backing up, still caught in the disruption field, and unfortunately not able to make it out of there alive. Going to be 10-9 now for the Dire. Shadow Fiend, looking for a good Requiem of Souls here, does have his blink. I felt that. I felt what he was feeling at that time. I wonder if he's going to go on Death Prophet here. If he needs some support for the kill. This, I don't know. Death Prophet getting Yule's Scepter. And it has that coming on the way now. Now the Dire is able to see the Shadow Fiend right now, has the ward up. And so she's going to be playing pretty defensively, I think. Now the Avalanche able to stun. Are we going to see a blink from the Shadow Fiend? In the meantime, he's just going to right click her down. Not able to Shadow Raise quite yet. Possible blink here. And the right click finished off by Tiny, and they will take this tower as well. Now the Disruptor probably going to lay a Disruption Field, trying to keep Tiny out of position. And we'll get Shadow Warded. Thunderstrike dealing damage over time. And they just back. Shadow Demon ends up dying. Enigma successful in black holing it. I think they got both of those black holes actually. And in the meantime, Legion Commander was able to get a duel out of that. Now 34 bonus damage and got her blink. Just getting stacked though, those items. Look, 5 in the stash. Gonna push up the bottom tower. And these team fights, great. Now pushing with the Eidolons as well. Right clicks really coming online. That momentum already starting for the Legion Commander. Now Disruption Field down. And whatever this is called, happening. Thunderstrike is happening. Brew now has it split up, but the Crypt Swarm just about doing it on her already. And she does fall to the Legion Commander, to the Death Prophet. Shadow Fiend needing to fall back. And are we going to see the silence here? So he can't blink away. The Crypt Swarm being used. Black holes down for another 130 seconds. And Midnight Pulse being used. Wanting to see the vision in that situation. Now Tiny, are we going to see re-engagement? He does get the Thunderclap off and the follow-up Avalanche. Shadow... Oh, and the Troll Warlord, or the Warlock, able to do this big stuns and so low in damage at this point. The Shadow Fiend does fall and is able to kill the Weaver at the same time. The Warlock Golem, that's what it's called. Falling to the right clicks of the Dire, but Tiny now in there gets the Avalanche off and is able to finish off the Death Prophet. The split is being used. Unfortunately, takes the Tiny and... Yeah, just takes the Tiny in response. The Warlock now getting stunned. Is he going to be able to run away on time? Doesn't have enough mana. Isn't able to Shadow Word himself. And it looks like Black holds down for a while. Is it going to be enough? He does have the blink, so he will be able to finish actually without the use of the blink. Some back and forth definitely between the Dire and the Radiant. Is the blink going to be popped? We do have the duel, and it's going to be the duel now. Are we going to see any more right clicks to help her out? Yes, she does, and she gets the bonus damage. Now 48 bonus damage coming online with Legion Commander. Still farming up. Enigma doing a great job farming. Good old Valkyrie with his farming. Valkyrie's an excellent player. We've seen some really good play come out this last week. Just want to say hello to the new viewer on the stream. Thanks for watching. And Death Prophet now has her Yule Scepters completed, has her Phase Boots as well, and Exorcism is up. Are they going to try and push this mid now? Brewmaster able to get the Thunderclap off, slowing Tiny. Tiny, is he going to turn around with an Avalanche? No, he's not going to be able to make out of this one. No, they do. They are able to do it. And now the response rotation now. Black hole is up, but is he going to be able to do it? Is there no silence coming out? There's no silence, and the Black hole is able to trap the Death Prophet. Probably looking to connect with one other hero, but just decides that's good enough. I like Crayon's able to blink in, and are they going to be able to finish off the Shadow Fiend? Ooh, the follow-up blink. Just barely missing from that right click. Those right clicks. Finishing off the Brewmaster, Shadow Fiend is able to do it. Legion Commander looking for an opportunity to duel and just barely misses it. Now has a Blade Mail out. And where the... Oh, she was sent back. Interesting. That's how it works. So there's this pathfinding things that happens, and she actually gets sent back in the middle of her duel. Interesting. I thought that she was immune to that, but I guess not. Very interesting counter, actually. Very interesting. Eidolon's now taking damage from the tower. And duel has been used. Unfortunately, the Legion Commander did not get the damage, or did not complete the duel, but didn't die either, so that's not bad. Already taken a tier 2, having taken 2 tier 2s actually, 20 minutes into the game. Are they actually going to push for a tier 3 at this point? I don't think they should. Although Tiny, Invis Rune, good for a little bit longer, has his blink up and ready to go, ready to get into position. Just staying slightly out of range. Is he going to be saving up for his Agnum Scepter? 1,400 gold in the bank. Right now, the Radiant looking very strong with 1,200 or 12,000 XP advantage. And the Thunderclap going off just against some creeps. Tiny deciding it's a little bit too dangerous there, so he's going to back off. And keep calm and love him. So guys who are just coming to the stream at this point, we already had a giveaway, but I'm actually doing another giveaway because I messed up the first one. I'm just learning this, and in the midst of me learning this, all kinds of mistakes are being made. So the first mistake was, I didn't say, hold on, there's some Blade Mail going on, and the duel, able to return that damage nicely. The Brewmaster is going to fall, and now Legion Commander, taking the momentum that she's looking for, has 62 bonus damage. Enigma feeling confident farming in the Dire side. And his Warlock stuck in the trees there? Actually, can't really tell. Already has a mechanism. And lots of blinks are coming online now. Enigma has his black hole up in 27 seconds. Getting a little aggressive here, level 14. Are we going to see a Warlock Chaotic Offering? No, they're going to back off. But he could definitely use it if they want to push this tower. New viewers, welcome to the channel. Thanks for watching. And they're just going to approach the tower and start right-clicking it down. For those of you who are watching right now, we're just playing a pub game for viewers. And if you want to get a next game, stick around. And after this game, we're going to cast one with you in it. Blade Mail is popped by the Legion Commander and is able to get the duel off. And in the meantime, returning the damage. Now caught in the disruption field. Shadow Word is cast on the Brewmaster. Are we going to see a follow-up toss? Brewmaster is able to split, and we're seeing the retreat back with the Dire, with the Radiant, rather. Eidolon seeing if they can do a little bit of damage. Tiny looking for his good positioning there, but isn't able to find it. And they're just going to finish off this tower here. Looks like we got some more viewers on the stream. I just want to say hello to you. Thanks for watching. If you're just tuning in now, we are doing a cast of viewers. So if you want to get on the next cast, stick around on the stream. Let us know who you are, and we will exchange Steam IDs, and you can be the next person to be cast. Okay, so while we're just waiting here, I do need to apologize. What happened earlier is we did an Immortal giveaway at 10 followers. I'm going to be doing another giveaway just to make up for the mistake that I made. Unfortunately, I'm new at this, and I made the mistake of not setting rules for the giveaway, so that means nobody really knew when to get on, and it was just like, okay, if you're on when the giveaway happened, or when the 10 viewers happened, you get the chance for the Immortal. But you guys are worth it, so we're going to do another one. I got to write the rules for it, but we're going to figure all that out. Right after this game, though, we're probably going to be partying up. Looks like we have got lots of viewers in the channel, so whoever wants to join in, we will be casting their game. And in the meantime, we're going to be setting up the betting system just for Jello Mammoth, because he's a great guy. Ooh, looks like there's a little bit of an avalanche coming off from Tiny, and he tries to blink. No, he does not try to blink. My brain is thinking, okay, maybe you should try to blink in, but Avalanche is down and he decided not to blink. Probably a smart idea. Looking for those combos. Shadow Fiend now level 15 and has $2,000 in the bank. We'll see what he gets. Already has his Black King bar 24 minutes into the game. And farming up really nicely. Has 115 last hits. Also Enigma farming up nicely. Now has his Aghanim Scepter as well, 25 minutes into the game. So Black Hole able to add some extra damage there. And they're working against this mid-tier 3 tower. This is going to be a big clash. I feel it in my bones, guys. Big clash coming on. And the Black Hole now, unfortunately missing. And it is Yule's Scepter. The Disruption Field goes down, and Warlock able to get the Trolls going. The split off by Brewmaster, and now the big retreat by Radiant. They're just caught out of position, not having the damage they were expecting during that fight. Requiem Souls is popped. Barely staying alive. Brewmaster split, of course. I think he's going to be pretty low health near the end of this fight, so we'll see how that goes. Not having the vision on this Weaver, but Shadow Word... Actually, no. Not that. That's not Shadow Word. What is that? What is that thing called? In the meantime, the Toss is going to be doing some damage. The Weaver is spotted, and Legion Commander is able to finish off the Weaver with one last right click. Looks like he does have 90 damage, bonus damage from getting some duels. So he's feeling good going back into battle. He's standing his guard. Look at him go. Got his Blade Mail. Duel's down, but he wants to return some damage. He's ready to return some damage on Disruptor. Disruptor able to Force Staff away. Gets caught in the Disruption Field and has some illusions to deal with for a few seconds, but no problem. Is able to back out and always has pressed the attack. He is going to use that and manages to regen a little life. Brew now looking to get the Thunderclap. Is able to land it on the Shadow Fiend, but the BKB is able to save him. And now the duel in the Disruption Field now. Still winning. Still winning? Is that right? Yeah. Finishes off the Brewmaster. Just want to say hello to you who are new viewers in the channel. Thanks a bunch for watching. Thanks a bunch. And Tiny doing an Avalanche. Now the True Sight. Are they able to spot the Weaver? Yes, they are, but they're deciding whether or not to go back in or not. Now he's stunned. Okay, Crypt Swarm doing the damage now, making the Legion Commander think twice about going back in there. And barely missing him. The Crypt Swarm finishing him off. And Death Prophet getting that kill. The Radiant's still on top. 26 kills to the 15. Now Yule's Scepter is being used by Death Prophet, trying to save himself, but the Avalanche just barely finishing him off. Now caught in the Disruption Field. Right clicks are doing tons of damage to that Shadow Fiend and backs away. Now Drunken Brawl is used. Drunken Haze, rather, is used on I Like Crayons. Not slow. Is he going to slow him enough? No. He's going to be recalled back and stuck in the Disruption Field. This is going to finish him off. Requiem of Souls is popped and not finishing off any heroes this time. Enigma. Black Hole's down for another 35 seconds. And we've had some big team fights. This has been exciting. Now the Avalanche. Are we going to see it? No, the toss in. The dig and finish by the Enigma. Big plays by this Enigma. You the man, Valkyrie. You the man.
You the man. Valkyrie.
Able to get the kill. And looks like he is going to be going home. In the meantime, is that a consideration on Roche? No. He decides to get the regeneration rune. And decides to farm for a while in the meantime, able to go after the wolves. Now, take a look at this. Dire does have their own Juggle warranted up, and we don't have any wards at the moment from the Radiant. Now, they've been comfortable in continuing to push during these team fights, but all vision has been expired, so we'll see what the strategy is coming out from them. Now, Legion Commander, is he going to buy something at the shop? Looks like he's just gonna work on his Desi a little. Gonna take on Roche too while he's here. Are we gonna see the rest of the team coming in? And the Warlock, is he gonna offer up the right clicks? No, he's not. Eidolon's coming to assist in some of that little damage. The Lincoln Sphere is popped on the Roshan. That lifesteal's just not doing quite enough to keep Legion Commander in good health. He's gonna back off for a while. Let's tiny tank some of that. Still taking damage from Roshan, though. Are the Dire going to see this and actually come on time? They don't have a reward, so I don't think they know that this is going on, but the suspicion, the Crypt Swarm coming out now from the Death Prophet, not able to steal, and Legion Commander has the Aegis. In real good shape, has the Blade Mail, has the Blink Up, just about has the Desolator, and in very strong standing. We'll see what the next play is here. The team fight ulti's all up on the Radiant and the Dire seam, so this could be a team fight to end all team fights. We'll see how it goes. I'm always looking for excuses to talk like that, by the way, because I'm kind of a silly guy. Blink is up. Is he going to go on something? We'll see. Warlock trying to do some slow, maybe trying to set up some opportunities for some blinks in. And nobody's taking the bait. Look at that Malefice and Upheaval. That's kind of cool, actually. Two of the biggest AoE magic thingies there are. Oh, that Warlock. You know what he's thinking about? He's thinking about this. Dumping a chaotic offering on top of the heads of his enemies. Bottom. Looks like Tiny doing a nice juke, actually. Blink away. That was very nice. Just barely missing that crit from the Brewmaster. They really want to take on this tier 3. We'll see how this happens. Exorcism is up. And Disruption now, followed up by the Warlord, able to get the Trolls in position, and the BKB coming up from the Shadow Fiend. Exorcism now is being used, and Warlock taking a ton of tank damage. Legion Commander as well. He's deciding not to use his Blade Mail, and the Shadow Fiend does fall. Is not able to get a kill from the Requiem of Souls at the same time. And a bit of a strong push there. Unfortunately, the Dire getting 2 down. The Radiant not getting very far at all. By the way, this is being casted in the perspective of the Radiant. All right, Tiny losing his life now. Under that Disruption field, just not able to go anywhere. Illusion's just sitting there. They know those are illusions. They're not even going to touch them. Just want to say welcome to the new viewer. Thanks for watching. Whoever you are, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Radiant's still looking really good shape. Has a 20,000 XP lead and a 15,000 gold lead at the moment. And they're feeling confident enough just to give a good old push up mid. Legion Commander still holding on to the Aegis, farming top. And looks like the Dire are in really good shape to just take down this tower. They do pop the extra illusions with the Disruption. Is that called Disruption, or do I have that wrong? Hold on. Black Hole able to connect with 2. Are we going to see a follow-up here? And Warlock doesn't have his ulti ready to go, so we don't see any follow-up. Legion Commander, though, looking to get the duel off, and he is able to get it off the Death Prophet. Is snatching the kill. Now at 122 extra damage, and they really want to blink in as soon as can. Unfortunately, the duel's down. The Disruption field is laid to try and slow them down. Is caught in there. And the Shadow Feed BKBing in a response. Now the Blade Mail being popped, looking to return as much damage as possible. The Warlock all down for another 30 seconds. 140 seconds for the Enigma. And Dual Scepter trying to save himself. And are we going to see a response from the Weaver? The Requiem Soul's not quite doing enough damage. Brewmaster. I thought that was going to be where he spawned. Crypt Swarm being spammed a little bit during that team fight. Trying to take care of those guys, bring them down as much as possible. Hey, new viewer on the stream. Welcome, thanks for watching. Looks like they are able to take the tier 3 tower. And we're going to see this thing start to melt the Melee Barracks. And they are caught inside the Disruption field. I think a big team fight is coming pretty soon. The Exorcism is able to do the damage on the Warlock, and that's going to stop him now. His Trolls are not going to be useful if he's dead. Can't pop him. Almost dying from the Weaver, and the Avalanche is able to save him. But the Sakuchi able to finish him off, and he just walks through. Legion Commander now disrupted, gonna get surrounded. And the Brewmaster does have the split down, but too much damage. The Aegis is going to be popped. They're going to try their best to surround him. The duel is up. Are we going to see any support from the team? Not likely. Gonna return damage in the meantime. And actually, the Brewmaster might still fall to this duel. Looking really good in the middle of that team fight, able to still do it confidently. And Tiny now finishing the Weaver's Head. Legion Commander walking away from that with a few scratches, but fortunately made it out alive. The Dagon now almost finishing up the Disruptor. Enigma right-clicking it a few more times and able to finish him off. Some great plays from Valkyrie. Time to work on that melee racks a little bit more. Now Tiny, having taken a really aggressive position there, blinks in and is sent back thinking, what am I supposed to do now? Ends up falling to the Dire. And by the way, has a Hyperstone and an Aghanim Scepter, so going to be farming quite effectively as well as the extra damage output. What Dagon level is this? Dagon level 3. Well, now he's going to be fighting against his own illusions, and Black Hole is down for 27 seconds. He's going to fall to the Dire. And now another duel coming out. Those duels are just unbelievable. Look at that. 280 extra damage at the moment. He has the Bastard. He has the Desolator. This is so ridiculously scary. If he's able to blank in and duel on anybody, I think at this point he can solo them. Now can unfortunately fall within the disruption field to the Shadow Demon. And he's going to be down for 75 seconds. No buyback. Radiant still looking in really good shape. Look at that. An XP lead of 25,000 and 15,000 experience lead in gold. Experience lead in gold. 15,000 gold lead. Looks like they're going to push bottom in the meantime. Shadow Fiend level 18 now. Has his Eagle Song. What's he going to go for? Is he going to go for Ethereal Blade or Butterfly, guys? Ethereal Blade or Butterfly? Twitch, tell me. Educate me. Warlock's ult is good to go. He does have the Pipe of Insight now too, so some good defense during these T-fights. Good against the Exorcism, actually. It counters that fairly well. I just learned a couple games ago that Pipe of Insight, when it's popped, it doesn't block stuns. I kind of thought it did for a while. Turns out it doesn't. And Shadow Fiend just continuing to farm up. I think we're going to know pretty shortly here what he's going for. Okay, well, let's figure this out, guys. Let's figure this out. If he was going to get Gold Scepter, he would have already bought it. So doesn't that answer our question? He's saving up for that Talisman of Evasion? Well, he already has enough, so maybe he's just continuing to hold on. Maybe he's wanting to save the money so that he has buyback as well. That would make sense. But in the meantime, he's got a nice Eagle Song in his back pocket, ready to pull out that agility. Just want to say welcome to whoever just joined Twitch. Thanks for watching. Chrome extension, hey? So Chrome extension for a raffle would be good? You can set a keyword like raffle and people must type it. Okay. So should I... What do you think's better, MFOK? Do you think it's better to use the Chrome extension? Oh, hold on here. Another duel going off by the Legion Commander. Definitely getting that kill, man. Look at the right clicks. Look at the right clicks. He's got 450 damage basically on his right clicks. Man, you don't want to get dueled by this dude, basically. You don't want to get dueled by this dude. This guy is unstoppable. Legion Commander is unstoppable.
Legion Commander is unstoppable.
Oh, gotta love plugins. All right, she's doing really good. Looks like top. No, mid. That's a mid. Pipe of Insight is used. Was there an Exorcism used earlier? Now the Warlock able to get his trolls on the ground, and BKB is popped by I Like Crayons as he's getting targeted from the Weaver. Did we just see a duel get used? I didn't see a death, so I kind of find it hard to believe. Now the connections on the Black Hole. What the heck happened there? What the heck happened there? That's my question. Why didn't that work out? Just want to say hello to the new viewer on Twitch. Thanks for watching. The toss coming out from the Tiny, almost killing the Brewmaster, and he's not going any. Hold on, he just got a nice blink out. Actually, I don't even know if the Radiant is able to see where he was. The Exorcism now is popped, and what about that Pipe of Insight? Is that